Hey everyone, it's Ian the Grippler Carnegie here. I'm one of the three owners of Mac, and I just wanted to discuss a few things that's going on, and you know about the event and matches and how I selected this card essentially, right? Um, I'm getting a lot of messages, and they're kind of unfortunate. Like I don't trust and believe I want everybody to be involved with Mac. Okay, you know right now we have a full card. You know what I mean? We have 13 matches plus the team thing, and we're just full, And at one time, when we were trying to get Mac 1 together, it was difficult to get anyone to join. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a thing. Mac 2 success really went through the roof kind of thing, and now everybody sort of wants to be a part, and I get that. Okay. Um, I am not trying to be an elitist. I'm not trying to, you know, be anything that I'm not. I'm just, in fact, if anything, we've had to try to pump the brakes on a few things, right? Because at the end of the day, this is only our third event. You know, our name is Major Arm Wrestling Championships. Like, yes, we hope to be at the top, the very top of this game. Um, but we just started. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, Mac 3 came up on us really quick. It had to do with Auden wanting a match with Artem. We were just going to do a regular event to kind of bolster Jason Constantini's tough event, okay? The Team Arm Wrestling Federation. I personally think this is an awesome avenue for professional arm wrestling going forward. And we said, hey, let's make it under Mac and get some more eyes on it, because I think the world needs to see this team format. Okay, but then that date really worked for Auden and Artem, so we had to refocus. And basically, it's only just over a month away, guys. You have to understand, like, it's not like I had 6 months to prepare. And we just jotted down a few names, and we were like, okay, what can help support this card? We can't just have Auden and Artem for a pay-per-view and not have a card, an undercard. So then we had to limit it, right? Because the team thing is going to be on the pay-per-view as well, and there's a bunch of pros there that deserve some shine as well. So we capped the amount of matches. And now I'm getting all these people like in my inboxes and complaining a little bit, but not like, they're not being rude or anything, but they're like, hey, we've been friends a long time, you're finally doing something. And I get that. Like, you're not my friend, like, I love everyone. I love everyone in the sport. And it came to the fact that there's just a limited amount of time. And the budget, come on, guys, we just finished Mac 2, December 21st. We weren't prepared for this, and now it's growing a life of its own. We have people flying in from all over the world. We got, even Marvin Cohen said he's coming. Like, come on, like, it's a big deal. We're gonna have Gary Goodrich in the house and his friends and the Port Perry people, and like, and so it's growing, and there's a lot of interest, and I appreciate, and like, not just appreciate, like, it means a lot to me that I'm getting my inbox blowing up and everyone's wanting to be a part of it. Like, guys, come on. I'm one of you. Like, I'm an arm wrestler first that had some bitches and complaints about the direction of the game. And, growing up, my mom always said, listen, don't be one of those guys. Don't be one of those guys that complains and bitches and everything, like, sits in the peanut gallery throwing shade on people and then not do anything about it. It's like, if you really believe in something and you want to change something, you put your money where your mouth is and you put your work ethic to the test. And if it works out and you were right, it'll go your way. And if you're wrong, you just got to deal with it and say, you know what? I tried it my way. It didn't really work. No one was interested. They told me to go suck eggs. And, I exit stage left. Right now, We're approaching our third event. We're just over a year old, and honestly, I didn't expect it to be this big. I didn't expect our merch to fly off. We're sold out. Guys, I'm so sorry. Like, we're not millionaires, and at the end of the day, it's like, I can't just have a house full of, clothing and stuff like that just to keep sending off. But like, we've been pretty steady with the purchases and stuff like that. Like, if you look around, everyone's wearing Mac. It's a cool logo. It's a nice brand, and it's something that you can embrace as your own, right? Because we're totally inclusive. Like, we want everybody to get their opportunity. The name says Major Arm Wrestling Championship. So yes, the goal is eventually we want the best of the best, but we're going to develop a feeder system, guys. Like, I have a name for another league that will be consistent, like with Mac rules and Mac table, but every state will have their own like board and their own managers and league directors and stuff like that. But essentially, they'll be in control of their own sort of players and stuff like that, and their job will be to get them to the top, right? So we'll know who the best guy for Mac Arm Wrestling is in Montana, California, New York, wherever. And then eventually, Mac championship matches will be made that way. We'll always have the, hey, this guy versus this guy, it needed to happen, and let's get that. But eventually there's going to be a method to the madness. It's just not going to be random all the time. I believe that everyone has a right to earn their way to the top, and there has to be some sort of way to get there. You understand what I'm saying? So for the time being, guys, though, like, I kind of have to do business the way we're doing it. And it has to be cost effective, guys. Like, if you've been in the promotion game and you're trying to fly internationals and have like top level referees and the production and the pay-per-view platforms and stuff like this, it's not like cheap. You get what I mean? So bear with us. We're doing everything we can. We're doing a no elimination tournament. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. It's professional. So if you want to throw your hat in the ring, understand that this is a higher level. So, at least you'll get an opportunity. We'll have like 3 or 4 Mac tables there. Everyone that puts their name will get an opportunity. It's a no elimination tournament too. So, you'll get the pull a lot. And people say, oh, we'll be there till 2, 3 in the morning. No, guys, it's Mac, right? We're fast. Things go quickly, and I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all the messages, especially today is being my birthday. I'm 45. I'm halfway to 90 if I make it. But, guys, like, believe every single person that messaged me, I read it and I take you seriously. I mean, the couple of guys have told me to go, blank myself. Well, sorry. I mean, I'm not going to just do that. I got people that depend on me and matches to make, and there's a lot of momentum for Mac, and we're just trying something new. And if you guys really like what we're doing, come get yourself involved. That's it. Like, just be a part of us and be a part of Mac Nation, Mac family, like whatever it is. Like, that if you are aligned with your thinking, like along the lines of what I'm thinking, and JJ and Matthias, if you're in that mindset and you believe that action is where it's at, and leave everything else to the politicians, you can come here and rock and have a good time. And so we got that team event. It's March 8th in Toronto. There's going to be tons of posters coming out. There's going to be tons of, like, after the East versus West event, everyone's super excited. I'm super excited for East versus West. And once that's done, trust and believe, there's going to be a ton of Mac stuff coming out. All the promotion, all the athletes that are coming, guys that are flying in from Vegas and on, Sweden and United States. And we got Russians and Ukrainians on the card. And, you know, we got Jerome Loud coming. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I think this guy's awesome, and he's going to be, you know, part of Mac plans and other arm wrestling promotions plans for the future. You know, in my opinion, he's just a stud. And, you know, John Tarian's coming back. We can talk about the card till the cows go home, and maybe I'll do another video and we'll discuss that card a little bit more. I just don't like to do predictions, you know, not when, you know, I'm the promoter of the league. I think it's not really ethical, but we can talk about their strengths and weaknesses and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, just in summary, like, I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm not, you know, looking at you and thinking, hey, you know, you're not really ready for this or whatever. I really appreciate it. We're just going to have to find a way where we can have a lot more events and, you know, all over North America. And we have to find a way to make sure that it's financially feasible. And if it's meant to be, you know, with pay-per-views or sponsors or stuff like that, then trust and believe Mac is going to be coming to an area near you, and you're going to get the pull. We love everyone in the community. I'm not shunning nobody. We're not telling people they can't participate because they belong to this or that. That's for other people to worry about. It's not for Mac to decide. Like, we have our own thing going, and our politics we're not interested in what's going on. We just want, hey, you want to pull? We got a spot, you know, come join. All right. Love you guys. Mac Nation out, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.